Something we expected to take place in December is happening right now. Welcome to the premiere of Halo Infinite, the highly anticipated game that is transpiring at this juncture is happening live. And get this, ladies and gentlemen, we are kicking it off strong. It's the first ever one-on-one game to determine the first ever Halo Infinite champion. And the question is, who will be that champion? Hey everybody, welcome to Gameside. Adrian Matt here at Gameside alongside with my broadcast colleague, the Competitors, while competing in this matchup. XboxFreakPete joining us right now. And partner, this is going to be very intense for the title on the line.
Dude, I guess it's the first Halo Infinite video. So I get pretty excited to be a part of it.
Yeah, it's going to be absolutely insane. The first ever Halo Infinite video happening live tonight, a part of the Gaming Weekly. And again, we'll be crowning a new champion by the conclusion of this round. And we know the history of the Gaming Weekly, as you can see already now. Look at this, a shot right there to the midsection. I believe this is indeed, yes it is. This is XboxFreakPete right now getting shot down. And out of nowhere, XboxFreakPete getting, of course, a slice and dice by Null, who makes his TGW debut for the first time. Imagine if Null actually wins this championship in his first appearance here, part of the Gaming Weekly. That would absolutely raise the respect levels.
Yes, it would, man.
And now Null, look at this, up and over the top now, climbing up. You got to talk about the strategy when it comes to a game like this. There are so many butterflies inside. You got to try to make sure that you maintain that pressure to the point where you can control it. Otherwise, if pressure goes against you, you can actually lose throughout the matchup. Check this out, XboxFreakPete getting knocked down yet again. And now Null is up to 3 points, XboxFreakPete with 1. XboxFreakPete currently losing at this juncture, but it's still any man's game. 9 minutes and 55 seconds and counted. The first to reach to 25 points will win. And look at this, already from behind now, XboxFreakPete now, again getting knocked down by Null. Null is dominating, and Xbox, I gotta get your thoughts on this. Your thoughts on Null right now.
He is very good. And the fact that, I do really not know this map that well. I mean, it didn't hit. How in the world did he not die? But, I do not know this map that well. So, I am at a complete disadvantage, but that's fine, I guess.
And speaking about maps, there are so many new maps, a plethora of new maps that Halo Infinite will be providing here. As you can see, the battle is already ensuing, and now XboxFreakPete able to knock down Null. The momentum now switching over to XboxFreakPete. Can Xbox capitalize? TGW started out back in the day on Halo Reach. Years and years later, we are still here producing Halo content. This one being Halo Infinite, the highly anticipated game, something that we expected in December, but 343 shockingly, surprisingly, releasing the multiplayer, and Nullstrafe, of course, with a shot to the skull of XboxFreakPete, getting himself back in the matchup here for the title on the line. The winner of this match will be the Halo Infinite champion. This is what it's all about here in Halo Infinite. The battle and the will, the desire to become the champion here, part of the Gaming Weekly. And a shot right there to the skull, yet again, Null collapsing down. XboxFreakPete gaining more pace. But the question is, can he gain enough pace to try to overtopple Strafe? Strafe. And I gotta tell you this, Xbox. Halo Infinite, by the way, I'll tell you, it looks absolutely incredible.
Yes,
check out the mechanics, and the graphics look amazing. And look at this, once again, the battle ensuing, entering right into the fray is Null, and Null was using the pistol, and I understand that the pistol is actually quite effective, but there's so many different weapons that you can use at your disposal to indeed gain control.
Yeah.
And again, ladies and gentlemen, 343 took it upon themselves to release the Halo multiplayer, the Halo Infinite multiplayer, just, of course, a couple weeks before the release date in December. Halo Infinite, truly a blast witnessing this as XboxFreakPete, though, out of nowhere with a pummel to Null here. XboxFreakPete with 4 points, so you can see Null with 7, but the question now becomes, can XboxFreakPete over the next couple of minutes here try to overcome the battle that Null is actually bringing here tonight? It's all about the heart, the will, and the desire. In XboxFreakPete, I have no idea, but I'll tell you, Null used it effectively.
Yeah.
Null was able to use that effectively with good use here, and that is a textbook use of a weapon on Halo Infinite. I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, there is so much on the line here tonight, exclusively on TGW, the Gaming Weekly, presenting and producing, broadcasting the championship match which is actually happening live now. XboxFreakPete losing at this juncture with no winning. And look at this, already back into the action there, killing XboxFreakPete yet again. And I'll tell you, Null has been dominating.
From on my screen, like he shot me through the wall. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Well,
but perhaps maybe lag as well on your end.
Yeah.
And look at this.
I'm
Up
dead.
and over the top, landing on his feet. Pummel right there to XboxFreakPete. So that huge clubbing blow across the skull, the temple. XboxFreakPete went down and out. Null, of course, now celebrating 10 victors or 10 kills in this juncture. And again, I'm actually being told, according to the TGW Board of Directors, that there's going to be a lot more Halo content coming out in the Gaming Weekly over the next few weeks. Hence the reason why TGW, once again, will be producing the championships here tonight in this community. But you saw that already.
I am
back outside trying to find XboxFreakPete.
I am.
XboxFreakPete is facing some lag issues here.
Yeah.
We're going to go ahead and spectate Mr. XboxFreakPete. There you are already. Trying to make sure that you knock down the opponent. The opponent flying all over the place. The equilibrium was a bit off on Xbox.
Man.
Getting knocked down for the 11th time here as Null now reaches over to 11 points. Who's going to be the champion? Well, this may be the night for Null to become a Halo Infinite champion here on a debut in TGW.
Really see myself winning this. You know, I'm
like
Xbox. I am lagging. I'm a little bit sick. I do really not know this map that well.
A lot of disadvantages, but nonetheless, you're still battling in there.
Man,
And he killed Null.
I'm trying though, man.
Yeah, you're trying to do all you can to try to get out of this predicament. You only have now 5 points, I believe. Yes, you do have 5 points. You actually need 6 more to tie up the score, 7 more to try to raise the value once again. Look at this, XboxFreakPete with a shot again. And Null able to shoot down XboxFreakPete. The body's contorting at that juncture. Well, that's what Halo Infinite is all about. The unpredictability. You have no idea what's going to be happening up next.
Yeah. Oh my. I am lagging so bad.
XboxFreakPete having some struggle here tonight.
Yeah.
As Null making sure that he's going to dissect the... Oh, Null's going to make sure that he dissects the opponent. Once again, oh, watch out. The grenade's now going off. Climbing up one. Uh-oh. Here comes XboxFreakPete with a vengeance. Switching over to the pistol. And what a kill there. What a deal for XboxFreakPete. What a shot used by the pistol. XboxFreakPete, the pistol himself, used the pistol to indeed gain some confidence. It's a confidence booster. Switching over to this very unorthodox weapon now. Can XboxFreakPete somehow, perhaps maybe, I don't know, perhaps maybe gain the pace now? Gonna be finding out over the next few minutes. XboxFreakPete, look at this, recharging up the weapon, turns around, doesn't realize the opponent, though, is on the scene to deliver that shot again to XboxFreakPete. Xbox, I'll tell you, you really are in a battle here tonight.
I am getting murdered as we speak. But you know what? I mean, this dude's new. I mean, like, he seems really good at Halo, so I mean, like, all props to him. This dude's a legend.
Who once again, who is now decimating XboxFreakPete. You mentioned the word legend. And XboxFreakPete, you are a legend here, part of the Gaming Weekly. In fact, back in the day, you were the Gladiator champion, a Sword Tournament champion, or a Hall of Famer at that. But tonight now, you are facing, with some disadvantages at that, but you are facing a huge roadblock right now. XboxFreakPete was trying to get himself back into the matchup, and Xbox gets knocked down again with a clubbing blow into the temple. The first man to reach up to 25 points will be the champion. But I'll tell you, XboxFreakPete, you're at 6, while Mr. Knowles is actually at 15.
15? Oh, man.
So he's gaining on the momentum. Can XboxFreakPete, though, somehow, some way break the momentum? As you saw, Noel now getting shot down to the midsection. XboxFreakPete back into the game, but the question is, can he maintain this momentum that he has? That's XboxFreakPete. That's exactly what you got to do. Try to maintain this momentum, try to maintain the pace. That way you can actually gain control and dissect the opponent. But right now, it's already now Noel, who's about to get shot down, but already with a...
in this game is unbearable.
What do you mean by that, Xbox? Do you think it's perhaps a disadvantage as well?
It's terrible, yeah.
As XboxFreakPete getting meleeed, and I do gotta like the strategy from Noel at times, meleeing the opponent at the last second so he can gain the point. Look at this now, throwing a grenade, running away from that grenade, and a shot to the skull. XboxFreakPete, the force of that shot, though.
Are you really teabagging me?
And of course, Null here, who is new here, part of the Gaming Weekly, teabagging Xbox Freak Pete, a legend.
Bro.
Here, part of the Gaming Weekly. Perhaps Xbox, you have some competition upon you.
I respected you and you do that? Okay.
Getting a bit heated here between two competitors who have so much passion for Halo.
I am physically ill at this dude's actions and in real life, and I gotta go eat some bacon here in a minute, but I'm probably just gonna hand the W. What? What even is
another
this?
melee?
This is not even
another
Halo
melee
at
across
this
the
point.
temple. Well, it's Halo Infinite right now, Xbox, and listen, despite the fact that you are losing, you got to give credit to Null. He has been dominating this far, but remember, you have nothing to be ashamed of, partner. You know, you're doing pretty good. You're battling in there, trying to make sure that you try to win here, and this is what Halo Infinite is all about. The suspense is beginning to build. A big fight feel that is transpiring at this juncture. Xbox Freak Pete to the top now. Up and over the top, landing on his feet, and once again back into the attack here.
I don't understand it. I don't understand
Xbox, he is 6 points away. He being Null is 6 points away from winning and becoming the champion here tonight. A part of the Gaming Weekly. And another shot there.
This dude knows this map like the back of his hand. And this is my first time playing on this map.
You got to give yourself some credit. You are hanging in there. You have 7 points, but right now Null's at 20. And Null is in a killing spree. And the question is, will he actually continue the spree over the next few minutes?
There's no way.
Throwing the grenades right now.
Under the sun.
Well, at this juncture, it could have been a little bit of a mismatch. But Xbox, hey, listen, you know what? If you do lose the matchup, at the very least, you still have more days and weeks to practice here. And there you see 20 points from Null. Well, Null perhaps being a little bit overconfident, teabagging, not showing any signs of respect, but nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time,
we're going
the
to get
Gaming Weekly has
nowhere.
crowned the
Disrespecting a legend. Just myself. I don't care if you're like, you know, really, really good. Don't do that. You know, just don't. Just don't. Please, I'd appreciate it if you didn't.
Well, for the first time in history of the Gaming Weekly on Halo Infinite, we have crowned the first ever champion.
I'm gonna go eat some bacon and eggs. Okay. I'm gonna try to forget that match ever happened. I'm sick. I'm tired. I'm in distraught of how that match went. I'm gonna go clear my mind with some bacon and eggs, so I'll see you later.
Well, have some good bacon and eggs so you can try to recuperate here.
I will.
But a great show display of Xbox Freak Pete. He has nothing to be ashamed of, though. He actually pulled his heart out. But ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Null, who is indeed the first ever Halo Infinite champion here, part of the Gaming Weekly. 20 points. Congratulations to this young man who makes his debut in the Gaming Weekly. More Halo content coming up soon.